FM, the sound of Lagos.
Knowledge is power, information is key, and that is why we aim to unlock the doors of opinion, unveiling the stories that invoke the thought-provoking discussion, tackle the tough questions, challenge assumption, and give a voice to the unheard. This is the Morning Express on Mainland 98.3 FM.
Welcome on board the Morning Express.
Good morning.
Welcome back and thank you for being on standby. This is still the Morning Express on Mainland 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. Mainland Focus, this is the part of the conversation where we take your contributions on matters that have been analysed. Outside joined us from 7:40 up until 8:30. We looked at the front covers of our dailies and, well, as expected, the most prominent stories happen to be the standoff between FCT Minister Nyesom Wike and Navy officer Yerima, who has, decided to obey a command that has been given to him by a retired Navy officer, Vice Admiral Gambo, over a land dispute. Well, the many reactions have trailed this altercation. I will play you at least a little bit of the altercation and Wike's comment after said altercation. But most importantly, I would like us to review the feedback that has come from men of the force. And we can at least have people who even have military personnel intervene in civil matters and land disputes like this one, if you even need to involve a security of defending the use of military personnel because of the anomaly of land situations that we've seen, especially in the FCT. I think Deji Adeyemo has been very loud about citizens. Now, let's understand that according to the law, the government can revoke interest of the nation if the federal government needs to take your land or the state government needs to take standable, and by law, you might enjoy some compensation. Powerful men in politics. I believe there was a little dispute with even former President Goodluck Jonathan. There was a little land dispute there. We don't know how that issue was resolved. Some of their land they've had problem with some of their lands in the FCT, and the FCT minister has been accused of individuals. So the argument is, how is this private business owner supposed to serve the nation? Because if you're taking private lands allegedly and giving it to another private individual, that is in no way overriding public interest. It does not serve. Now we have two powerful men dispute. The Navy officer took up Burtao, that's the person I would like to highlight, the former chief of army staff. He has put out a comment criticizing yesterday was a threat to national security. In fact, I think I'll do us one better and just read verbatim the comments of Burtai Tuko. He says, and I quote, "Threats to national uniformed officer of the Nigerian Armed Forces transcend mere misconduct. It represents a palpable an act of profound indiscipline that strikes at the core of our nation's seriously wounds the morale of every individual who serves under the Nigerian flag. Dismissed as political theater. It's a reckless and dangerous issue an apology to President Bola Tinubu as the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria and the officer whose honor was violated." We would like to take your comments on this situation. Let's look at all the angles at play here. The fact that people have had to resort to self-help in safeguarding their properties. Let's talk about the comments that have been made by military personnel, both active and retired, who all agree that the conduct of Nyesom Wike was not just a disregard for the other ways to have handled this particular situation. Before I start to take your phone calls, I will do taking your phone calls. Don't forget today's Wednesday, which means that there's a little bit of a restriction for old-time callers. We're still trying to accommodate new via WhatsApp and via Facebook because we're streaming the program live. I'll give out the numbers when we come back from this soundbite. Please stick around.
An officer have integrity.
Shut up, you're not good officer.
I will not shut up.
Will you get out?
I won't shut up. I'm a
I
commissioned
was in
officer.
school, you're not in school.
Sir, you can't shut
When
me
you
up.
take the time I graduated, you were in primary school.
I'm acting on order.
Take for which
You can't
order?
call me a fool.
And this, you will see whether you love it here. I don't understand how what is going on, this is what is going on. But simply because he's a military man, he could use that to intimidate Nigerians. I'm not one of those kind of persons. I'm not even proof. Where are the documents? And the director of the Bureau Control is there. I said, look, I was there. Now let's live. To prevail in this country, what about those who don't have officials are carrying out their job? You go out.
0913-6000-413-6000. Message. Tell me your name, tell me where you're calling from, and let's have a conversation. Hello.
I think after listening to all these we can blame him for what he's doing. He's not wrong. The military man. Okay. You don't point a gun to an authority. You don't do that.
Well, hold on a second.
That you can't stand in front of him and guiding and you'll be pointing a gun to him.
That's why I'm telling you that Yerima did not wield a weapon. He wasn't even holding a weapon.
It's not Yerima I'm talking about. The soldiers there.
Okay.
Watch that video very well.
Okay.
You put that gun beside you, face down, and rules and laws. You are not going to do Mama Chan will not use any word, please.
Okay. So you think it was badly handled?
Good morning, please.
And in, please. Regular callers, let's do. Hello.
First and foremost, the first guy that
Sir, I'm so sorry. Your words are a little bit.
I said first and foremost, we were not supposed to be there at all.
Okay.
It's also from the office in this country. The behavior he has to be blamed for it, and for that reason, he needs to apologize for. And he has insulted the right. He did the right thing, the place. The army has spoken well.
Your point, please. Let's be very time.
Good morning, Mainland FM. My name is Emeka. They should go and thank his gods. Where they have that card.
Okay, well, that would have been illegal, assault a person, and as a military person, I'm sure you're trained on how to.
Yeah, this is Amadi. What I've noticed, I was on an experience. Get my point, and I was close to a uniform individual, which is representing practically the president. Was in. So when we're saying we can try to respect rule of law, why must you be there? Is VK enforcement and VK should.
Hello. Cracking whether politicians matter, Nigerians across Bista could have led to an exchange of gun and bullets. That Melembe. He should remember that nothing lasts forever. Taiwo from Mota is the author of that message. We have here Mr. Fwa should be coming. Good morning, Sage. What happened at the FCT is a show of shame. The American president called Nigeria a disgraced country. We've been told of cyberbullying, which has been amended because of common Nigerians, yet they disobey the same law. How can Wike insult a naval officer that I have integrity? I know the Navy too well because they're well trained. Well, I also blame our military who and whom we vote for. Elections have. Thank you for your recommendation. Good morning. Public conduct. He's a barrister who knows Wike should follow procedure. I commend the young officer. Why though? Hello,
This is Ernest calling from Akwanjo.
All right, go ahead, please.
So now, we are not in Banana Republic. You know, we don't have power to that officer will not have anybody to listen to him. What we can do, the are not thinking that
you have a great morning. Thank you so much for calling. Morning, Sejan Fuad. Minister Wike should seriously work on his anger issue. Why couldn't he just turn back when the naval lieutenant who was the land issue? He should even allow the operatives of his ministry handation. If the naval men had opened fire at the venue of the altercation, we would be singing a different tune by now. Thank you. Enjoy your day ahead. All right.
Yeah. The reason why FCT minister, I should caution him, the minister appointed. Not even radio.
It is.
My name is Musa, calling from Sogu. I would just want to ask one question. Between Wike and the general, does he mean that thank you?
But it's fine if you insist, Musa.
You should just learn to be able to accommodate people. There's a video where he was abusing you very much.
All right then. Okay, it's totally wrong when the Constitution ended. I lost that mess. Okay, and it's word. Okay.
Our policy a lot of this thing, not only with Wike, that nothing will happen. The judge should come to all of dealing with civil issues. The court of minister.
Thank you.
Okay, so I followed. I don't want to talk to yourself. Probably because CP commanders. Yeah. So what we
He still had a fear about it, and he's talking about doing right in Nigeria. It's just a case of a well-trained and behaved son teaching an area father manners. Steve Oferi from Ijanic 5 noon. We're aware of this. Thank you very much. Leave him off that office. He should turn out Ogun State. All right. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Morning to you.
We operating system in Nigeria is still who play to he was able to lower his temperament to like allow the situation. My name is Bola.
You are wrote itself out at 0410. That's the phone line. WhatsApp is 091360000430. You're allowed to call via WhatsApp as well, especially if you're outside the country. You can call only. The altercation between Mʃɪɪṛ and the young naval officer Yerima over a land dispute. Well, land responsibilities are very clear. The military should not be involved in signal to protect their interest. Who represents a country as somebody who is a minister in the cabinet of the president. You might have as well just spoken to his commander. It got to a point where they were putting hands on each other, and some people had to pull them apart from each other. And many of you have even raised concern. What if the escalation of that situation, this land issues that have been going on in the FCT for a very long time, the allegations that have been leveled against the FCT minister, where he revokes the title of certain individuals, again, allegedly they're documented individuals, or you can send a WhatsApp message and where you're sending a message from. Hello, turn off your radio. Hello.
Yeah. Who is calling from Ikeja?
Okay.
What I'm
refer to the presidency in such derogatory terms.
Wednesday like this, we are not the one. We are not the reason why other people cannot call in.
You seriously called me to tell me that? Why? To what end? Why? Anything. But you cannot sacrifice.
good morning, Sage.
Morning to you, sir.
We can
go right. And that's not how it works.
Hello, good morning.
Morning to you.
My name is Ola Famaja.
Yes. We're not talking about his presence there. We're talking about his conduct. He's the FCT minister. Of course, he can't be there.
I know before we talk like that, there must be something that happened at the video. They should not expect we can just come back all of a sudden because military are there. And for you to see a military, the military,
the presidency has said anything of the sort. It's believed that he was acting in his capacity as the FCT minister, and there was no direct order from the president for him to go there. I don't know.
I'm calling from Shaga.
Nice to have you.
Yeah, thank you. Because he is more or less a governor of. There are more better approach he would have taken. For him to have now gone there, military officer, honestly, there's nobody. And the weekend got it from there. Honestly, the boy is supposed to be awarded some whatever because he stood and obeyed the last order. And he was very disciplined. In the first, so you can be right or wrong, and you can be right and get it wrong. We know embarrassment to a put his ground. Okay, was lucky that he did not meet somebody who was aggressive. Otherwise, there will be a problem. God bless you.
You too. Thank you so much for calling. I don't know. I see it working, so maybe you should try to reload the page and send the message there. We have a message here. Good morning, Mainland FM. My name is. They should be in Mufti. That is why in civilized countries you hardly see their military men civilians. Their barracks are built far away, fully mile to Yanoba. So situation in a civilized manner by control of the military in a democracy. He was explaining what the situation was. Yes, and everyone in the studio. I don't mind Sage for saying she doesn't know what constituency project. Does it mean that all these land we're watching, Andrew did not do anything about it? These are the real people demarketing Nigeria. Wike thought he's the only one that bought form for young officers. Well, no. So Wike should not play the abiding by the rule of law narrative. Even the person Wike called could not help him. God bless. Altercation and infraction between people, family members, states, even nations. What matters the most is diplomatic means of negotiation strategy to resolve these issues. Minister Wike should not have confronted the young Navy man in such a hostile manner. As exalted office as a minister, Mr. Wike should walk on his anger. I will never blame him because it was obvious from his former dates the most. Wike keeps revoking the land of those he remembered the word of Ojukwu, which says it's only a fool that can stand and drag an messages. All right. Hello.
hello. I'm begging those who are going to allow. I think that people are angry. And see the way that guy proposed it. Beautiful. It takes their house. What are you doing? You never see me.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. This is Adeyemi speaking.
Okay, I don't know, Adeyemi. Go ahead, please.
Bring out. Anyway, you have already said it earlier that he talked to the CDS. Now Nigeria is accusing Wike because Wike is not doing the right. The time is coming.
Away. Good morning.
Hello?
Morning to you.
Yes, good morning. It's propensity for anger issue. And that is what we have been playing out is that media talk, people, even top man, only works there. You see, there's the army general and all that. It's bad. But because here is power drunk, he's heady, and for crying out loud. Apart from that, Wike is a. These are the kind of, what saliva. He's writing a very wonder. What have you got to do?
Yes, Edge.
Tell us your name, sir.
But
We have to know your name.
I'm from Ogun State. I sent remove Wike. He has.
I want to say a big shout out to you and M쏘ɪᴟ as not you. Because if you can see the atrocity that witches to commit in FCT, we are waiting.
Gotten so far. Remember, you're still good. Don't only play in the morning. You cannot live. So that's how we're going to do it. And play as much as possible at air. Consistently 5 questions. So it's what month was it? Last. It. So go and join the live stream and send your answer. There was the first time Trump designated night of country of particular country. Reading from WhatsApp now. Yeah, exchange of words with a soldier on duty. Maryland sent that one. We have good morning, Sage and Fuad. As always, here some Wike has continued to just hate him or like him. Wike order. Wike is not God, and it's a show of shame. Very unfortunate indeed. Navy says, person I pity most is the young nation to stem a graver consequence. That the naval officer was not an army military office. He was full of abnormality. The Nigerian military law officers are fond of abusing the power given. They usually are referred to be the order of the day. Bad followers will never produce good leaders. The officer did not do anything wrong. People acting on order from above. So I want someone to and like asking what to know that he is a public figure and they have no single respect for military officer. This is the kind of scenario we would some Wike to order because of the provocation. ION means provocation. One who's answering. I would be here tomorrow. I beg your pardon. I'll be here. Lady Mo is not open March after.